For more than 20 years, the Q7 has been the SUV that carried Audi into the full-size luxury class. And standing next to this third generation in Agave green, high on a mountain road above Saalfelden, it is clear Audi did not treat this one as a refresh. This is a ground-up reinvention of the brand's flagship SUV, and the way it announces itself is completely different from the car it replaces. Start with the face. The four rings in the hood now sit noticeably higher, and the single-frame grille has grown into the largest, most upright front-end Audi has ever put on a Q7. In daylight, the Agave green metallic shifts from a deep forest tone to something almost military, and the digital daytime running lights give the whole front a sharper, more deliberate stare. This is a car designed to be recognized before you can read the badge. For American buyers, the headline sits under that long hood. The version coming here early next year, as a 2027 model, drops the old engine for a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6, making 429 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. That is nearly 100 horsepower more than the outgoing Q7, enough to push a three-row SUV this size from 0 to 60 in about 4.8 seconds, on the way to a top speed of 130 miles per hour. It will also tow up to 7,700 pounds. In Europe, the Q7 launches with a mild hybrid V6 diesel instead, but the story for us is simpler than that. The new Q7 is quicker and stronger everywhere it matters. What surprised me most, though, is not the power. It is how seriously Audi took the lighting and the cabin technology. The digital Matrix LED headlights use micro-LED modules that can project high-resolution patterns onto the road. And at the rear, the third-generation digital OLED lights offer up to 8 different light signatures. There is even a world first here. At night, the turn signal is projected onto the ground beside the car, in sync with the blinkers, so a cyclist or a pedestrian sees your intention before they see the car move. Open a door and a white diamond of light unfurls onto the pavement to guide you in. None of this is essential. All of it makes the car feel engineered rather than assembled. If breakdowns like this help you decide which SUV is actually worth the money, subscribe so you catch the next one. Inside, the cabin is built around a curved OLED panoramic display that folds the driver's instruments and the touchscreen into one sweep of glass, with a separate passenger display included as standard. The materials are the real story, though. Audi is offering an alpaca, fiber, and leather blend, new open-pore wood inlays, and a Bang & Olufsen system with 22 speakers and actuators built into the front seats, so the bass is something you feel through the seat rather than only hear. Space is where the Q7 still earns its keep. 5 seats are standard, with 6 or 7 available, and behind the second row you get up to 806 liters, or about 28.5 cubic feet, expanding to more than 73 cubic feet with the seats folded. That matters more than it sounds, because its two closest rivals, the BMW X5 and the Mercedes GLE, either charge extra for a third row or do not offer one at all. The Q7 gives you 7 seats as part of the deal. Here is the honest part. One of the interior's signature features, that huge panoramic glass roof that can switch from clear to opaque in 9 separate zones, is not ready at the start of sales. Audi has confirmed it will arrive later, which means the earliest cars go out without the one feature the brand spent the most time talking about. It is a strange gap for a car at this price. The saving grace is that everything else, the screens, the sound, the lighting, the 7 seats, is there from day one. So you are waiting on a luxury, not a necessity. Pricing is the last piece, and it is climbing. In Germany, the new Q7 starts at 87,900 euros, roughly $95,000 converted, though the American version is expected to land closer to $80,000 when it arrives. That is a real jump over today's car, and it pushes the Q7 deeper into territory where it has to justify itself against the X5, the GLE, and even its own hotter SQ7 sibling with its 591 horsepower V8. Standing back, in Agave green against the mountains, the new Q7 does not look like a company playing it safe. It looks like Audi reminding everyone what its flagship SUV is supposed to be, and if this is the direction the brand is heading, the next few years of big Audis are going to be very interesting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.